How to earn $10,000 a month? I received this question today. How do I earn $10,000 a month? And I'm going to assume it's going to be in USD. Now, I cannot speak for anyone else. I can only share my experience, and I can share with you a logical perspective of this issue, which I don't really think is going to help because it's easy to know the math. You just take your income goal, you divide it by the number of weeks, the number of days, and you're going to know like what is the kind of numbers you want to hit, and by a certain amount of time you have to reach your target. And if your target is 10k, then it's a matter of time before you can hit 10k. Anyone that has a basic ability to earn and save and just time, that kind of thing, the logical way is very easy to explain, and I think it's overdone. And what I can do is to share with you my experience, which is there was a time when I was just earning $50 an hour. So, and it was not too long ago, by the way, it was around 2018. And at that time and at that age, knowing that I was stepping into my 30s, I knew that I could not live a life where I was always trading my time away for money and earning just $50 an hour. And if I stopped working, if I stopped showing up as a martial arts instructor, then I would not get paid. So I knew that transitioning into my 30s, I had to change everything. And my solution at the time was to find a high income skill. And a high income skill, from what I learned, is anything that brings to you $10,000 a month exactly. The thing is, when I sat down and wrote my goals, it was so outrageous that I wanted to laugh at myself. It was that bad. I had such low confidence that I thought that this is a joke. But you know what? I'm gonna write it down. And you know what? I'm gonna throw in a date. By the end of 2018, 31st December 2018, I'm gonna hit that 10k mark. I don't care when, I don't care how. There's a decision that has been made, and I just plan accordingly. And it was sometime in around November that I not only hit that goal, I surpassed that goal, and I was 1 month ahead of my plan. So my experience is very simple. If you write it down and you put a deadline onto it with a specific number, specific date, you will achieve it. At this point, you might be thinking, now, Sean, that doesn't sound logical anymore, because you're telling me that whoever has a pen and paper and just write down that they want 10k, then they're gonna get 10k. No, because it's actually not the logical answer that it's going to help you. Like I said, the logical answer can be found anywhere. You can hear it from people. You can research it for yourself. So I don't want to give you an answer that has been already, it's everywhere and has been overused and overgiven. I don't think the logical answer can help you, because it is actually a spiritual answer that's going to help you. It's a mental answer that's going to help you. When you have the spiritual solution, when you have the mental solution, the physical world and the logical world has to mold itself to fit your world within. That's where I'm coming from. That's how I get my results. And it might sound too abstract to you. It might sound like, hey, I can't really put a finger on, you know, what exactly are you saying? I want the method, I want the precise solution. Well, let me tell you, my solution is spiritual, my solution is mental. It comes from mind. Let me try to explain it in a more logical way. That is, if you are very logically inclined, then this will probably help. So, think about this. In life, you don't get what you want. You can want something very badly, it's just gonna stay as a want. The question is, are you actually deserving of what you want? If you say that you want $10,000, are you actually deserving of that? And I don't mean this as a moral discussion or that kind of thing. Do you 10k a month, okay, in a year, that's 6 figures. So if your goal is to enjoy a 6 figure lifestyle, to have a 6 figure business or multiple 6 figure businesses, are you deserving of that? Are you worthy of that goal? What do I mean by deserving? What do I mean by worthy? Like I said, it's not a moral discussion. You want a six-figure life. You want a six-figure business. 10K a month is 6 figures a year. You want to be that six-figure business owner or six-figure whatever it is that you want to be doing to earn your six figures. Are you on that frequency? Are you having six-figure habits? Are you having six-figure thinking methods? Are you having six-figure networks? Are you having six-figure thoughts? Are you living the way that is congruent of that ideal? If your goal is to be a six-figure entrepreneur, but you are having a $50 per hour mindset, which results in you having a $50 per hour work ethic, which results in you having a $50 per hour thinking methods, which results in you having $50 per hour strategies, which results in you living around $50 per hour friends with that kind of mindset, with that kind of environment. Do you think you will ever get to your six-figure goals? The answer is no, because no matter how hard you try to break away, you'll always get pulled back to this frequency at earning just $50 an hour, which is my old lifestyle, so I have the right to talk about this, to want to be here when you're very comfortably and predictably making that 5-figure a month, 6-figure a year lifestyle. So in order to answer your question, how can I make 10K a month? I think techniques and tactics do not work. Techniques and tactics do not work. You can have the entire blueprint laid out in front of you. You're still going to find a way to screw up. Your subconscious mind is going to find a way to, manifest problems for you. And quite simply put, it is because you are not ready. So I don't advise people to start from the outside by saying, hey, is there a book I can read? Is there something, some way, some program, some course, some whatever that can give me that 10K a month? I can tell you, nothing on the outside is gonna give you the 10K. Even if something on the outside can give you your 10K, if inside you are not aligned with your goal is gonna fly away from you. It's gonna leave your world eventually. And if it really does something like that, it's because there is a lesson for you to learn. So until you learn and internalize those lessons and change yourself to say, I don't want to be a $50 per hour martial arts instructor with no business acumen anymore. That's me. That was me, by the way. I want to be a six-figure entrepreneur with all these high income skills that I can use to advance my mind, advance my network, advance my thoughts, advance all these things so that now this is my new comfort zone. There's no need to discipline myself. There's no need to use any techniques. There's no need to believe in any program. I have turned myself into my goal. I have merged with my goal, right? And you can see this goal helped me to move from here to here. By the end of it, it's not so much whether the goal is important or not. By the end of it, the more important thing is, did I transform? Did I learn those lessons? Did I advance myself? Because today, I no longer have $50 per hour habits. I no longer have $50 per hour friends. I no longer have $50 per hour attitude. I no longer have $50 per hour everything. So I don't need any technique to help me solve these problems. I changed myself from within. I want six-figure problems. I want seven-figure problems. I want eight-figure problems. Because that is the frequency. That is the level that I want to be playing. So before you ask yourself, how can I earn 10,000? Try asking yourself, how can I be worthy to get that six-figure, to get six-figure problems, get six-figure lifestyle, six-figure habits, right? Six-figure thoughts. You want to be at that level before you can even get anything on the level. Unless and until you move up to that level, you advance yourself. You try and play at this level and you're trying to get six-figure techniques, six-figure programs, it's not going to be a match. They will all be right here and you are going to be playing right here. If the frequency is not a match, it's not going to work out in the end. So you have to be congruent, you have to be aligned, you have to tap into your true inner strength and think effectively, put together a winning strategy, be on the winning frequency and execute like a winner. That was my way of moving out from that rut that I was stuck trading my time away from money. That was how I hit my first 10K, and the rest is just about doing more, continuing to execute, because once you get out of it, it's just about refinement and continuing to execute. The hardest step is the first one. Like when I was just stuck here, it was so hard to get out of it because I didn't understand what I'm telling you right now. So drop all the techniques, drop everything that is external, start from the internal, start from within, and the world without will have to adjust themselves accordingly to you. I hope this really gives you a clearer perspective on merging with your goals. And if I manage to accomplish that for you, remember to help me like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so every time I release videos like this, you get notified. And if you know of a friend that can really benefit from this video, from this message, do them a favor, tag them in the comments below, send them a link, a URL to this video. You never know whose life you can change when you take an action as small as this. It has been a privilege making this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next one. It's Sean Sena. Until next time.